Another Bash, it's your boy, Mr. Bill, a.k.a. Captain Hater, a.k.a. Can't say your name up on this pod. Might not fuck with you tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, welcome to another episode of Hold Up in Another Thing presented by Mixed Vibes Media. Y'all already know the vibes. Special guest, very special guest. I told her she'd be back, and she actually came back. How you doing, Miss Candace?
What's up?
How you doing today?
I'm alright.
It's good. It's good. You know, appreciate you doing the podcast. You know, last minute.
Yeah.
Even though you're supposed to do it Friday, yeah, sorry. Anyways, it's neither here nor there.
Anyways,
but yeah, thank you for being a guest again.
You're welcome.
Actually, got a couple things I want to ask you. One thing is I sent you on Instagram. We're gonna talk about it on the Mixed Vibes podcast. We're gonna talk about it here real quick. You ever got your knees ate?
No.
Are you gonna get your knees ate?
It might be a possibility.
It's a possibility. So that's something you will want.
I'm down to try anything. I mean, not anything, but you know.
That's what I say. You down to try anything, or?
I mean, I'm down to try that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie.
So you into getting your toes sucked too?
I have.
As two different things. Are you into it, or it's just because you have done it don't mean you into it? I've tried things don't mean I'm into it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was just there. I'm not big on it. It is what it is, or it was what it was.
Okay, but you want to try the is it the back of the knee thing? So we ain't looking. So you're not licking the kneecap. You're licking the back. That's not like sweaty and shit. Man, she got showered. That's kind of dangerous. Like that's creepy. It might be some dirt back there that she ain't even know. That's kind of.
That's why you gotta shower first. It's just like, yeah, you gotta shower first.
Nah,
you might be eating all kinds of stuff, licking all kinds of stuff.
Licking all kinds of stuff. Just gonna say, yeah. I was just wondering how you ever got your knees ate, but it's something I actually want to talk to you about. Why should you limit, communication with your exes when you're trying to date somebody else?
That's a good question.
That's a great question, don't you think?
That's a good question. That's a hard question to answer.
Well, also, I just wonder, because wouldn't that make it hard on the next relationship or the next talking situation, whatever you want to call it? Wouldn't that make it harder because maybe that person feel like they're competing with your past and they already got a hold on you?
No.
You don't think so? You don't think it would? So if you talking to a dude and he still talks to somebody he used to talk to, you don't think that will cause conflict, or let's just start with conflict first. Let's just start with conflict.
I mean, if that person has your attention, then it's no competition. I mean, he is next for a reason, but if you have that person has your attention, there ain't no competition.
Okay, so but you don't see a problem with the ex having access.
They got the same access as the other person does. I mean, they might have a little more because they know, family and all of that.
I was gonna say they have the same access, but the ex does have the upper hand. When you agree?
No, because they're not together. There was a reason they're not together.
True. What's the reason they still talking? Right?
I mean, yeah. But if that person didn't got your attention, I mean.
Okay. All right. So it's access and attention. But no, that's the question though. You talking to a guy and let's say ex or a person he used to talk to, they still reach out to him, they still have communication, they still have access. you just feel like, well, shit, you know, I'm better, so it don't matter. Is that your opinion? Is that your feeling, or how would you intake that?
It's a hard question. It's a really hard question. It's a good question. It's a great question.
I do these podcasts
I
every now
mean,
and then. I come up with some good questions.
I just feel like if okay, she has communication with her ex, he has communication, whatever. There's I mean, it has to be something that, that person that wants them ain't doing. Therefore, they gotta figure it out.
They got to figure it out. So what if it ain't that easy to figure it out? So like for me, if I'm sitting down looking at, I'm talking to a female, and her ex is still around, and we ain't even talking about just like communications, like they hang out, or she call him when she needs something done. I feel like for me personally, that's just gonna make me want to shut down because, and I'm not ready to compete with your past, and your past, your past, y'all still close. Y'all still around each other. I don't want to deal with all that. A lot of people don't want to deal with drama. Here, man, y'all can have all that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. But I mean, if that person ain't available, then who are they supposed to call?
You go to your ex when you talking to somebody else? That's your next line of contact?
Okay, but first things first, everybody in this scenario is single. At the end of the day, everybody is single. You're trying to pursue that person, yes. Until there's something established, like, okay, well, I'm only talking to you and I feel the same way, then I mean,
wait,
it's a free for all.
No, let's be real.
Dating is dating.
They're single and then they're single. There's two different levels of single. You damn well know when you with somebody, y'all ain't made no title all the time.
But have y'all established it though?
Man, y'all know what it is.
But have y'all established that?
Everything ain't gotta be said. Is that not true? Everything ain't gotta be said. Some stuff just gotta be, or you needed to be heard. You needed to be said.
Yeah, but when it comes to this, because you're dating, right?
You would call it, dating, talking, same thing in a way.
Right. No. Dating is dating. That means you might be dating other people.
So it's talking a different stage?
But if y'all have to establish, like, okay, well, like I said, I'm only talking to you, or I only got my eye for you, whatever, and ain't nobody else in the picture. So if y'all got that established, then the person has, the right to say, okay, well, I'm gonna do the same, or I'm not gonna do the same, like, and then go from there.
Oh, okay. How do you so how would you deal with if you talking to a guy, he tells you he's uncomfortable with you talking to your ex? I don't know if you still talk to your exes or whatnot, but how would you handle the situation? Because for me personally, like you said, I guess it does go into when you're in a relationship, but don't you got to respect that person's wishes of saying, hey, I think you should cut communications, or how we gonna build if you still got your foot halfway in that door or your toes?
I mean, that's where communication comes in. If that person says that, then I mean, they can either go with their wishes or the door's right there.
You sound very cold-hearted on this podcast. I just wanted you to know. You just sound like shit, nigga. Either you gonna take it or leave it, my nigga.
Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. There's no sugarcoating anything. Like, feelings are valid. Like, you have to consider other people's feelings.
You do
in the situations.
Okay.
Communication is key to everything.
It's everything in life.
And expressing your feelings.
Communication.
Yeah.
What you say about feelings?
And expressing your feelings also. Some people have a hard time doing that, but you have to. You got to get them across.
Why do you think people have a hard time expressing their feelings? You think it's the fear of the feelings not being the same, or just not knowing how to properly communicate, or do you think it's just a mixture of a lot of things?
I think it's all the above.
Okay.
I've dealt with a lot of people that can really express themselves. I have a hard time doing the same thing,
Why do you think that is?
but
Let's uncover some stuff on this pod tonight. Why do you think you have a hard time communicating?
I think it's fear,
Okay.
a fear of everything,
The fear of
of
rejection.
past relationships, which you shouldn't take that in a new relationship, but you still have that fear of anything. That's when you have your guards up. So, but when you slowly break those down, something might happen, and like you got to put them back up.
Yeah, I understand that. I think my fear of communication is I was always scared of rejection. So like when I was younger, like a lot of dudes would holler at females. I never really did because I was scared of rejection. I was very first. I'm not. For me, the person I am today. Of course, people are supposed to grow. The person I am today.
Mm-hmm.
If I looked at me, if I was a kid looking at me now, I wouldn't think I was the same person.
Oh, of course not.
I never would even imagine
yeah.
the way, like I just say I'm wild, like what I'm saying, my Facebook posts, my stuff like that. I just say whatever. As a kid, I never thought I would be that dude.
Yeah.
Also, I was the
kind
kid
of same way.
I was the kid that said I never wanted to work in sales. I never wanted my check. I remember telling people this. I never wanted my check to be based off sales. I never wanted to be commission based. I've been doing it for the past 5 years. I'm commission based. I never thought that's what I wanted my life to be. But that, life, you grow and life changes.
Exactly.
But let me ask you this: we talking about exes and talking stages. When you become, let's say, you and that person decide to be in a relationship, does the communication with the ex still happen because y'all built a friendship, or you just shut it down?
No, that's what we're doing.
What if he was still communicating with an ex or somebody he used to talk to? Would that be a problem for you?
If the guy I was with,
yeah, your new boo,
yeah. Because why would I communicate with somebody that I used to mess with when we're together? And why would you do it? Like,
why would you? In my opinion, why would you do it when y'all on the talking stage about to be together? But that's neither here nor there. That's just me. I feel like at some point, if you're talking to somebody, you're building with them, you probably should not do certain stuff that you was doing.
Yeah, but y'all have to establish that.
Like I said, you be knowing.
Communication.
People kill me on the read the fine print. We never said what we would. But everything else in this contract says that we together. We just ain't never put words to it. People kill me with
communicate. That's
the
what
technicalities.
communication.
The technicalities is wow.
No, communication, because dating is dating. You're out mingling with different people, getting to feel like who you want to really be with and all of that. Like, y'all single. Everybody's single at the end of the day. But if y'all want to build with each other, like, y'all got to talk about that.
I feel that. But at the same time, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what we not going to do. You're not going to be at my house 3-4 times a week thinking it's cool to be out here talking to other people. That's just me. I could be wrong. That's just my thought process. Because again,
you gotta communicate.
That's that read the fine print shit. We ain't said we together, but we gonna do everything like we together. That's just I'm different. But you talked about you said this before, like I've heard you say this. How'd you word it? If I'm in your face, I ain't worried about. How did you word this? If I'm in your face, I ain't worried about something. It's something you said.
I don't remember.
No, yeah, because you probably say just a bunch of great stuff, don't you?
I really did.
But so let's not say you single and you're talking to multiple people. Do you worry about who else the guy's talking to? That's basically
what do you mean if I'm not single?
You not single. I mean, you single. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it. You single and you talking to a guy. Do you worry about who else he's talking to because y'all just single, or you would like to know if he's talking to other people? Do you want to know if he got other eggs? What was it? If other baskets and eggs? Does he have other baskets of that he's putting eggs in those baskets? Let me slow it down so I can say it correctly.
I mean, if he wants to, say if he does or not, that's on him. I'm not really worried about it.
Okay, why are you not worried about it? I'm trying to get to the line because I know you know the line.
Oh. I don't know what it was. I think it was like if I'm in his face, then I'm not worried about somebody else or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you was real smooth with it. Like I thought you might have a role, been using that for some years now. Like you just
no. I've never said that before.
So you just had her freestyling bars.
Pretty much. I mean, I'm gonna go with the flow type of person. So,
Are you?
I am.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm not. I remember somebody tried to surprise me with like a dinner because it was my birthday, and they tried to surprise me with like a dinner and the whole thing. I wowed out because I really didn't like surprises. Like I was wowed out. Not, I don't want to say wow. I don't want people to think I'm out here yelling because it was a young lady I was dating at the time. I don't want to like yelling at her because I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Where are we going? Because I'm uncomfortable. You picking me up and we just driving. You ain't telling me nothing. All right, fam. Where we going? How long we gonna be there? What we doing? I got too many questions for that. That's just me personally.
Yeah, that's how I am. I don't like surprises. I don't like to be surprised.
But you just said you like to go with the flow too.
I do. I like to go with the flow, but I want to know what I'm doing. Like, if we in a car and we driving, like, where are we going? Oh, we finna go here real quick. Oh, okay. Like, and then afterwards, if we go somewhere else, I'm gonna be like, where are we going? Because I want to know where I am at all times. I'm not from here. I don't know my way around here.
I mean, I feel like this is sad because you should be here long enough. You should know some of the stuff, right? So, like before we get out of here, back just around the back, we talking about exes. We pretty much been talking about exes on this whole podcast. So basically, an ex is an ex for a reason. My question is, if the ex is the ex for a reason, why are they still around? Why would they still be around?
I think it's because it's what you're used to.
So you comfortable?
Pretty much.
And you don't think that will prevent a person from finding the next person? Because I just think, don't they get in the way? Ain't they?
No.
Okay. I personally think it would be getting in the way. Depending on how much y'all around each other. I guess that.
You're not around this person 24/7.
But I'm saying if y'all go to the movies and stuff at least once or a couple of days, a couple of weeks or whatever, ain't that getting in the way? That could have been time you could have been spending with somebody else, right?
No. What is going to the movies like once out of a blue moon? Like, that's nothing. Like it's not, like I said, it's not like you're spending 24/7 with this person, like this person lives with you. You're not. And if the other person wants to see you, they would see you. Or make time for you.
Time is important. But
it is.
Time is important. You gotta spend time with the people you date. But at the same time.
Exactly.
How can you spend time with a person if they are reoccupied?
No, because you can call that person up and be like, "Hey, what's up? What you doing? Let's go here. Let's go there. Like, I want to come see you." Because pretty much that's what that ex probably did.
Okay, I respect that.
That's like any other friend.
That is true. All of these things could be true. Well, all these things are true.
So, how do you feel about the situation?
What
about
situation?
if your girl or the girl you like was talking to her ex and all of that, still
So,
communicating with her ex.
so it will. Okay, it depends on where y'all at in the talking stages, but it would bother me because I'm access. I'm like I said, I feel like that person will have an upper hand. I feel like that person, y'all got history. You can't compete with history. It's just a different. Y'all, like you said, you comfortable. You know each other. You know how each other thinks. You know how each other moves. And like you said, that X is an X for a reason. But it's also a reason why that X is still around. So it's preventing you. I feel like it's getting away or to prevent you from building on. If you still got, if you can't fully put your whole self in that relationship, and then here's the thing: even when you move on, what if your ex ain't moved on? What if your ex still want to come around? What if your ex still want to communicate? What if your ex still want to talk? Now your ex is tugging at you, but you got somebody else that you're supposed to be with.
And you're saying like if you were in the relationship with this person,
or even in the talking stage, or building towards the relationship, that like I said, that's that stage right before y'all say we together, but y'all not already, I ain't really messing with nobody else. I'm just messing with you. If I'm looking at her and I know she still talking to her ex, that's gonna make me want to shut down. It's gonna make me want to pull away from her. Then it's gonna want to then I'm open my doors back up. And then, well, I ain't gonna say open my doors. What's the natural analogy I always use? It's gonna be new baskets coming around. It's gonna be new baskets in the field. And I'm gonna start passing out eggs.
So would you communicate that with her?
Yeah.
Like, would you tell her like
angrily?
I'm only talking to you. I want to talk. That's it. Ain't nobody else. No other baskets. You the person. You're it.
Yeah, I will communicate that. Also, I'm like me personally. I'm not. I want to be around you. It's crazy. My love language is quality time. Mr. Quiz, I tell you. I don't understand how my love language is quality time when I don't like to be around people. But that's supposedly my love language. I think I need to retake the test. But if I'm around you all the time and you come to my crib 3-4 times a week, you come to my crib with my kids at my crib. Like, I'm not ready to bring 14 females around my kid. So it pretty much should. I feel like my actions as well as the communication will tell a female, hey, it's nobody else around. There's no more in the field. You got most of my eggs. No reason you ain't got all the eggs because I just ain't gave them to you.
I mean, sometimes people don't know that. Women don't know that.
Women don't know that. But y'all supposed to know it all. That was a shot. I'm sorry.
It was. I'm
sorry. I'm sorry to all women. I'm sorry.
It really was. Sometimes they want to know that. I mean,
I thought they wanted actions instead of words. It doesn't hurt.
That too, but sometimes they want to know too.
Okay, so they wanted all a full plethora of acknowledgement and encouragement. Okay, I feel it. But I feel like I said, I communicate that to her as well. I would communicate with her. I think my problem would be is I would communicate it in a I would communicate it, but I wouldn't just come out and be like, hey, yo, you hung out. I know you hung out with your ex, that bothered me. I think I'd be more like, man, what you doing tonight? You gonna be busy with your boo, with your ex little boo or some shit like that? If you would know it bothers me, I guess I should work on just coming out saying it, that it bothers me instead of, taking subliminal shots. Well, not subliminal.
Yeah, because that's not.
It's a shot. It's a shot. Because I'm gonna say, you ain't hanging out with your ex tonight.
Don't do that.
She shouldn't have hung out with her ex. How about that?
Don't do that.
It's about growth. I will, continue to grow.
Because that hurts feelings, right? And that's a big turn off.
Okay, I feel it, but and my response to that is, well, she hanging out with her ex when she's been at my crib all these days a week. That's a turn off.
That hurts feelings. That's you assuming. You don't know that for sure.
Well, no, I'm saying we speaking as if like I know she hung out with her ex, or
You know she did.
she called her ex. Like I'm saying, we ain't saying we assuming the ex is
Okay.
around. We saying
You know
we
this for
know
sure.
the ex. We might not know how much the ex is around, but we know there is some communication.
Okay, well that's still assuming. You know there's some communication, but you don't know for sure if she hung around him or is. She could be saying it just to make you mad. Or she could be doing it.
Or she shouldn't be playing games just to make
Or
somebody
she could
mad.
be saying it just because you over there saying, what you said.
That's true.
You hanging with your ex. Okay. Yeah.
You hanging with your old little squeeze. I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Everything you saying makes sense. I ain't saying
Two
I'm
right.
change.
2 wrongs don't make it right.
This is true.
But like I said before, communication is key. Communicate, how you feel.
I always say the key to any relationship, the key to anything is communication. People struggle with it. Like I said, I struggle with it. Because like I said, my struggle was the fear of rejection. Also, my struggle is to get, I don't want to say laughed at, but I would hate to communicate and then my feelings just get pushed aside. Because I've had that happen before. Like I tell a person what bothers me and what's wrong, and then it's just like they kind of belittle it.
Mm-hmm.
So then that shuts you down. You're not supposed to take past experiences into your next experience, but it's kind of hard not to.
Yeah.
After you've been through so much, you know what I'm saying?
And if it's the same thing, like every relationship.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would take it. That's how I would handle it. That's how I feel about the situation. But thank you, Miss Candace, for doing, hold up another thing again.
You're welcome.
Hopefully you come back again.
We'll see.
I feel like you said that on the last
one. Yeah. I mean, look how long it took me to come back.
You came back. So I don't understand.
Look how long it took me to come back, though.
Okay, but you still came back. So what's your point you're making? Hello, you still came back. You still here.
We'll see if I come back in that. We'll see.
All right, man. If you do, you do. If you don't, I'm gonna be like, damn, why she ain't come back? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for it.
Anytime.
What you were just saying 10 seconds ago. Anyways, hey man, thank y'all for listening to Hold Up in Another Thing presented by Mixed Bass Media. You can get this on Spotify, iHeart, Pandora, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts, even Stitcher and Odyssey. You can even tell Alexa to play the podcast and it will do that for you. But I am your boy, Mr. Bell, aka Q Simone. I ain't said that in a while. But yeah, we're gonna catch y'all on the next time. Whoa. Why did your eyebrows raise when I say Q Simone? What's the problem?
No reason. Go ahead. Finish out.
I feel like you was dissing B Simone. Is there B Simone hate?
I was not.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
That not be. I cut you out on this, but I'm just playing. Bye. We catch y'all on the next one.